Second, you got to see what's happening right now.
Yeah, let's get right to Drew. Breaking news, taking a look at this crash, Drew.
Yeah, not sure exactly what happened here. Obviously, you can see a car in the river, and it looks like a person is just getting out of that car. I hope so. It looks like they're walking around. It looks like they were gathering some belongings there. And then a car flipped on its side. This is I-25 in the southbound direction near 6th Avenue. So you know where the creek runs right along I-25.
Right near downtown.
Yeah, right near downtown. You can see multiple cars involved in this crash. The one on its side, two other cars involved.
Tire?
Not sure what that is on the back there, maybe a topper, and then this guy just getting out of the car. Hopefully everyone is okay. I don't know if I've ever seen a car end up in the river right there.
Wow. Looked like he grabbed a cooler or something. And you were saying there's another accident on that same stretch?
As we went into break, we showed you the crash, I-25 northbound direction near Mile High Stadium. This is the opposite direction now, so it's southbound I-25. Right in that same stretch, though. I mean, we're talking about right in the middle of downtown. So if they zoom out even more, and we do have it on the map, I'll show you in a minute. I just don't want to lose this shot right now. Yeah. The backups on I-25 in the middle of the city it's a parking lot in both directions. Because as you can see, southbound is what we're looking at here. Only one lane is getting through at this point. Unfortunately, it looks like emergency vehicles haven't even arrived yet. They're probably stuck in the backups as well. You'd hope to get a fire department, maybe an ambulance out there, police as well to make sure everyone is okay. But avoid I-25 essentially in downtown Denver for now, as they get this cleared up. But we're working to learn more about these. Hopefully nobody was
we're watching a guy walking in the river trying to figure out how to get out of this situation.
Right.
That's his car down there. I mean...
Well, and I don't see a broken, barrier, do you? So he might have jumped over? We don't know how that...
We don't know how it happened. I assumed it happened as a part of this crash, but like I was just saying, we've been, doing this show for a long time with Sky Fox in the air. I've never seen a car in a river, into the river, that specific area right there on I-25.
I see at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including the car that's in the river. Cars possibly involved in this. There is one lane moving through, but man, that's a slow go.
And I bet you once emergency crews get there, they're going to shut it down in this area because that's just too dangerous to have cars trying to get through. Obviously, people are getting out of their cars. They were just involved in an accident. And again, we don't even see, is that one police car that just pulled up there in the back that could be there, or maybe a CDOT courtesy vehicle as well. But again, southbound I-25 right now is what you're looking at Sky Fox. And I can show you guys the map in a little bit. I just don't want to lose this shot to see what's going on. But look at northbound right above it. So that crash northbound was near Mile High Stadium, and that has the northbound lanes completely backed up as well. So I-25, both directions, middle of the city, near Mile High Stadium, is just completely stopped right now.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
that's the guy who came out of the car that's in the water. It appears that he's trying to figure out how the heck do I get out of here?
Yeah.
What do I do? And he's been carrying this bag around with him. And
yeah, you do hope he's okay. You feel bad for that guy. And you could see the tire from the car there, maybe a bumper in the river as well. So I assume that was part of the crash that you see right here with the truck. It appears to be on its side. We're working, our desk is working with Denver Police, try to get some information. Hopefully everyone is okay. And there's the fire department just pulling up. You see at the top of the screen there, guys. So I would not be surprised if they shut down traffic in that southbound direction of I-25. But again, northbound, you see it's a complete standstill. That's from a separate crash near Mile High Stadium. So when you're driving into work, wherever you got to go, avoid I-25 for now. Hopefully they'll get this cleared up. That's why we're live and local. We'll keep you posted.
Okay, so northbound and southbound both blocked off right downtown. What's the way to get around this?
Well, it depends where you are. I mean, right now you got to take the side streets. I mean, if you're on Evans right now trying to get onto I-25, head past 6th Avenue if you're going north. Just get past 6th Avenue, depending what direction you're going. If you're going southbound, obviously once you clear this crash near 6th Avenue, it's going to be wide open. And then if you're going north of the metro, you got to get past 23rd Avenue to get onto I-25. That's where the two crashes are. Southbound 6th Avenue, northbound at 23rd. So depending where you are in the metro, where you need to go, if you get past either of the crashes, depending on the direction you need to go, it should be clear. Because, I mean, once you pass where the crash is, the interstate is clear. I'm just real quickly, guys, going to show you the Mile High cam. Look at northbound at the bottom of your screen. Complete parking lot. That's where that crash is northbound. But I'm going to go back to Sky Fox.
Well, I wonder, too, at this point, you see firefighters. Let's stay with this guy. You see firefighters up here on the edge. I'm imagining they're trying to say to this guy, okay, here's what we want you to do, because they're trying to figure out how to get him to safety as well.
Well, yeah, and you think about all the ice rescues that they have to do. This is really no different. I mean, yeah, it's not ice, but it's going to take some tactical work here to figure out how to get this guy up that steep wall there.
What is that, 10-foot wall, maybe even higher than that?
And you got to remember the power of water. Yes, it looks pretty shallow, but
doesn't take much.
It's quick, it's fast moving. So this is a pretty dangerous situation, and obviously we saw the guy, kind of down there for a minute, whether or not he fell or slipped or something. But yeah, they got to figure out how to pull this guy out of there. And in the meantime, we're seeing the impact too of obviously northbound traffic kind of you know, when they're stopping to look to figure out what's going on, adding to the crash that is already making I-25 just a mess this morning.
Both directions, guys. Both directions of I-25. Just avoid it for now. I mean, take the side roads to get to work this morning.
Huge impact downtown.
Absolutely.
We see
Big
the fire
impact
truck
downtown.
on the scene now, and we see, which we didn't see just a couple of minutes ago, multiple firefighters there, obviously talking to this guy, communicating with this guy. The good thing is he got out of that car. Because you talk about a little bit of water, and we saw flooding when I worked out in Arizona. It would just take 6 inches of water sometimes to lift a car up.
Not even. And I mean, it's just so fast and powerful, especially in that kind of situation. It's not like it's water on the street. This is, you know, a river. So you can see the 2 engines there, also an ambulance there, and now police officers at the scene as well. And crews look to be just kind of trying to get a game plan of what to tell this guy. Hopefully it's quiet enough they can kind of hear him, but I imagine some yelling down there as they work to hopefully keep this
He's still in
driver
the river there.
calm.
You can see on the left side of the screen there, it's still in the river. This is going to take some time to clean up. So again, avoid the area for now. Our desk is working on it. I just got a message from them. They're trying to get more information.
If you're just popping on the TV, you're watching breaking news right now here on Fox. This is I-25. You can see southbound at 6th Avenue, where multiple cars appear to be involved in some sort of crash, one of them ending up in the water, just to the side of the highway there. We do not know the extent of injuries for the people in the cars that are still on the road. The guy who was inside that car that went in the water appears to be okay because he did climb out of the car, grabbed a bag, climbed out of the car, and at this point, though, I'm not sure if you can see, but you can see kind of just above that barrier, he is still in the water there. Fire crews seem to be communicating with him, possibly to figure out a way to get him out of the water. There's about a maybe 10 to 20 foot drop from the highway down to that water, so it's not like there's a ladder, there's no stairs. There's not an easy way to get this guy out of there right now.
Yeah, you gotta feel for him, obviously. I mean, your car's stuck down there and you're just literally standing there, you know, trying to figure out, what do I do? A lot of other cars involved. We think possibly 4 cars involved in this, including that car there flipped on its side. Also, that red truck appears to have some damage to the back end. And then, yeah, just a big mess here on I-25 southbound at 6th Avenue. If you can find another way to get where you are going this morning, you want to do that, because this is probably going to take quite some time to clean up with so many cars involved. And then again, this driver literally stranded in the river.
Okay, so I'm assuming in the back we're recording on